Okay, no loading screen intro this time because I was busy setting something up. And I was setting up... Ta-da! 10 Discord channel on my Discord server. The link should be somewhere in the description. I bring arty party. I shouldn't have... This is so embarrassing. This was supposed to be secret. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I didn't mean to write that. I meant to write this in the team chat. I held the shift key before I started typing. God damn it. Yeah, no, back to business. Just I don't know. React to this. It should give you the role, I think. I haven't tested it yet. Or type rank 10. You can add people. I just set it up. Someone has been asking for it. Yeah. Like I said, the link to my Discord should be in the description of all of my videos. So yeah. Cordless infantry. Okay. Let's get some sneaky breaky. Do we want to sneak from this side or from the right side? I think I'm gonna go for the left side. I'm gonna use the Orkan for realsies this time. Yeah, I'll just add the fob in last second. The other one, just so it hopefully makes it some people. It makes it so that some people do not delete theirs. I'm gonna put one of the fobs, I think, here. Wanna be careful where you put your fob because you're gonna supply close to it, right? So you don't want it to be in the most obvious position, and ideally off of the main roads. Okay. This is gonna be an incredibly boring early game. The thing with the Orkan is, right? We have time to talk about it. On paper, it basically seems like in between Smerch and the Mars, right? The Blue 4 M270 with cluster. In practice, it is not quite that simple because it has 30 seconds aim time, not 10 seconds. Like the Mars and the Smerch. Which, for its sustained damage, I should probably drive it back actually, over like multiple minutes of an entire game, not that bad. However, of course, it means it is much more difficult to react to where the opponent's units are right now. You essentially add an additional 20 seconds where the units have to essentially stand still. It might not always matter. What might matter is getting killed by the longbow here. It might not always matter. Oh, that's a freaking Nighthawk. Yeah, that's what happens when you have no real anti-plane AA. And now or little on detection. Might want to add an M1T here. Oh, QW1, I believe. Only one is in range. Strelas, they don't quite have the range. MiG-21 and MiG-29, this one, okay. Yeah. Oop. So if we know of like a fortified position, that is easier. Was that the... Oh, damage, that's... Okay, you know what, let's drive the long way. Ink. What was coming? What does he have that is inking? Ah, beam 20. Oh, let's go. 7 beam 24s. We also do have to be careful about stuff that might sneak through. I kind of want to buy Neva to help out with the longbow situation. I should turn this on so I know at least roughly what the line of sight is to the longbow. It is damaged. And I could try to go for sniping it, but with not... Oh, kill something. Without 10 seconds aim time, that's gonna be difficult. Are those mortars? Yeah, those are mortars. They're also spread out, so it's tough to get with cluster. Come on, Strelas, I believe. You only have to hit with one missile. Okay, Challenger 2. Are you driving in here? Probably, right? Yeah, let's just fight. Of fire. Unless we have 30 seconds time. Unless we spot some heavier artillery. I don't want to go for mortars. It's just a... Ooh, another jelly too. Interesting. See, and now it's moving, right? This is... This is where a Smirch would be nicer to have, usually. Is that a Q-Maru? Or 2A4? Probably like a 2A4 or 2A1 or base to Leopard 2. Those are just 5-pointers. Let's see if he's moving. I don't care, I have artillery. I have 90 points. We did get fucked on the left. This the Orkan. I haven't even gotten a chance to use the Orkan yet. This is so sad. Where's the attack? That I can counter battery and stuff like that. I literally have 0 points right now. I need stuff. Okay, you know what? This I'll not do. I think that's gonna be faster. Maybe I should bring helicopters because it saves a lot of time. Should bring them in a helicopter. Okay, let's get another M1T on the field. Let's put it in mid because we actually have stuff in mid. And we have like no proper anti-plane AA. I'd like to focus more on the artillery itself, but this is what we have to deal with, unfortunately. There's the jelly too. Thing is, even if it gets side shot, it doesn't even take that much damage because it has 11 freaking side armor. It's just 2 mortars. I mean, I could try to snipe 2 mortars, I guess. We have a better target. They're more likely to sit still. Oh, let's go. Nice. Actually drive you back to this place here just to spot stuff. It's incredibly expensive base defense. I guess 35 points only isn't that much. That is a Q-Maru. I think 6 shots should be enough because mortars, except for very few select exceptions, have no top armor. He says, and then uses 8 of them because he was too busy doing other stuff. Might as well fight the remainder of the shots in there. Yay! 30 points! I'm useful. Run for life. Get you just a tiny bit in the bush, please. Once my Senka arrive, everything will be okay. Yeah, and that Kimaru was not staying there. I was hoping that maybe it's gonna try to stay defensive there, but rip Chunmo. We're getting absolutely cooked. Holy. There's the Nighthawk. Out of range. There's another Nighthawk. I did not pay attention to where the Patriot over there was firing from. Yes! Lower accurate kill, I think, was there. We can pre-aim, I guess. Oh god, I got QW1s. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see how it is. Oh! They will win against the Senke. I think, the longbow. Unless I get like a ridiculously lucky crit. But with if the QW1 could get that missile off for another 5 damage, we might win that. engagement. Problem is, oh my god! Yeah, that's the problem. Also, the 5-pointer. Oh my god, everyone is leaving! No! Yeah, now of course the longbow will not fly over knowing there's a QW1. The longbow will probably still win because, yeah, I think because of the low HP, only 1 point something HP now. Although it's probably like 1.8 given that the MG barely fired. Longbow might still win. For one, because 5 HP would not kill it. But even if I were to crit and subsequently possibly kill, because of the much faster aim time on the autocannon on the longbow, it might still even kill me before I even can get the missile off. And now I'm dead. We have more mortars. And another manpad that hasn't been unloaded. And the CV. Oh, get away from there. Yep, my Shanshi are dead. Well, so much for the Orkan. It probably works a lot better on like bigger maps where it might not collapse. Oh my god, that's fast. Drive away. Niboje nasze. Okay, 10 points worth of stuff. Niboje nasze. Oh, for a second I thought it was spotted, but there was just a gap in the forest there. I think this is, as they call it, a GG at this point. How many were that? We still have plenty of people left, but I lost the Orkan. That is far from good. What is? Why did you turn this off in the forest? There are sometimes reasons to turn this off, but usually you want to turn off the MG. I guess I could try to kill the Jelly too with this. I have 24 AP. So I'm gonna do 1.5 damage. Still have my Neva. Oh! Ah, that's unfortunate. If only the Gamma was there to hit with its Igla 1. It would have been pure cinema. Let's actually unload you because you might get spotted, OT. And if you die from this jelly too. Come on, give me the side shot here. There's an ADATS, but I'm sure I can be out of line of sight here. It wouldn't have been a side shot anyway, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I think it's Jover. I'm unsure how much I could have done. On the left, there was just, I think if you buy 3 man pads as China Moto or something, or China or whatever, might as well buy a single freaking Crotal instead. In fact, what are the QW ones? I just had one. I think 20 points. You could have gotten 1 Crotal and the QW one. Would have been so much better. And then the longbow would have at least been dead. They would have gotten wrecked by the Nighthawk, right? But at least the longbow would have died, right? But, yeah. We got this. Believe. There's the Patriots. I think I'm dead. And how many points you got? 35. I mean, given that I lost plenty of units that I inherited, I'm almost certain I went negative. Even then, it doesn't matter, right? I barely did anything that actually impacted the game. By the time I got any kills, we all had already lost, right? So at that point, it was just padding and making yourself think that you did better when the entire team just got wrecked. Yeah. And that's the thing. I think it's probably much easier to get the arty party going and actually succeed with it if you play on a bigger map where it's a bit more spread out. Because I feel like in maps like this, the openers just become so much more important because it's much easier to steamroll off of the winning opener because you can much easier get a death ball going. On a wider, bigger map, if like a key unit, if you have one AA piece there, because you know there's only one guy or two guys playing there, and the single AA piece dies, much more difficult to actually start pushing. Either way, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Let's go to the Wargamers. And yeah. In case you're wondering, by the way, I didn't mention that in the intro. Usually, I play 10v10s EU times evening, early evening, usually some around 5 to like 8 p.m. time window, EU times. All right. We got exactly 80 points and 10 HP, 3 weapons. That does scream plain. Okay, 80-point plain. That is somewhat old. Could be a Lazur. Let's go for Lazur. Oh my god. I'm doing best at this. Though, to be fair, I don't think there's that many 80-point planes in the game, if I had to guess. The vast majority of planes, I think, are triple digits in terms of price. Okay, 10 HP. Bad or medium optics? Medium or very big? Given the speed, I guess it could be a Recon helicopter. If it's 10 HP, and oh no, never mind. It can't be Recon. Medium optics, not good. I was thinking the wrong optic. Okay. If it's a helicopter, it's basically a hind. No, it can't be a hind. Is there a single hind with only 2 weapons? I'm pretty sure they all have at least 3, right? So it can't be a hind. If it's a helicopter, it has to be something like a Chinook. Although a Chinook would be in mech and armored. Probably not a helicopter. It's probably something wheeled. Could be something as simple as a VAB T20 or a BTR 80A that has medium optics. Let's go for BTR 80A. Oh my god! I swear I didn't prepare this. I swear I didn't do this beforehand. Wow. They call him the best wargamer player this game has ever seen. Well, either way, hope you enjoyed. This is a short one today. I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.